Well, today coming with the Dasaita DAS-X9s. This dash cam has 4K capabilities at 30 frames per second. It has built-in Wi-Fi, a G sensor, motion sensor, a field of view of 170 degrees, GPS, 4-inch screen, HDR, and then towards the back is where we have all of these specifications. So this one comes with MP4 H.264 video recording format. It has an f.18 aperture lens, which is the Sony IMX335. It comes with a built-in chip, which is the iCatch V35, 4-inch IPS display. It comes with built-in GPS as well. You know that it has Wi-Fi, HDR mode, super capacitor, parking control, and low voltage protection as well. It comes with these little manuals. Inside here, we get the actual dash cam. Let's go ahead and peel this off so that way we can see the display a little bit better. It does seem to have a lot of reflection. Then on the front here we have the adhesive, the double adhesive, and then this is the camera. This is the main event right here for the front side. It is totally adjustable for your windshield as well, which is really cool. So it comes with this type of installation. I think this is going to be ideal for me because I don't want to occupy the 12-volt socket that my vehicle comes equipped with. We get some pry opening tools and zip ties. We get that rear view camera with the long wire. This one, in case you guys are interested in mounting it, this one has a 1080p resolution at 30 frames. So this is the other wire we have for it. This is the 12-volt socket wire. And if you look here, it gives you that USB type A so that you don't entirely disable that 12-volt socket. But again, I won't be using this as of right now. Just a little observation on this camera. It doesn't come with an SD card and it does support up to 1 terabyte. It looks like we have several buttons on here, like selectors, a mode button, an OK button, and also a speaker on the rear. On the bottom, we have a power in USB-C port. This is for the rear view camera. We get an external USB port as well with the power button. We finally made it here to the Highlander 2020, and every vehicle is different, so I'm not going to focus on how to really disassemble this vehicle. Let's just say it like that. I'm just going to tell you that the fuse style that came with this, it is not the same that I use here with my Toyota Highlander. I came across this 12-volt socket wire. So I'm going to splice this, right? I'm going to splice it, and I will attach these wires directly there. Well, we pretty much did it. I know the darkness here doesn't help much. I'm trying to provide the best clear view of what I did. I already taped this area here, so basically I spliced the wire on this Toyota Highlander 2020, and the one that looks kind of like a reddish pink, that's going to be where the yellow wire goes, and then the ground goes on the opposite wire, which is the yellow and black, and that's how I got it to work. Now the red wire, which is in fact the ACC wire, that one you can just cut it, eliminate it. You don't need it if you're going to splice your 12-volt socket on your car. Now if we start the car here, let me show you. It starts right up, and after this you are recording. So let's go ahead and continue here with the reassembly, and then in the daylight time I'm going to show you how this thing functions with the app.
24 hours later.
Basically what I did is well, I ran the wire here through this radar sensor, and basically this is just like a little cover, and all you have to do is just kind of like bring it down. This is not a full tutorial on the Highlander because not everybody's going to be installing specifically using this vehicle, but in case you happen to have a Highlander, then all you have to do is kind of like drag this down with your bare hands. Really easy to do, and then just run the wire through the top side. I went here on the top side of the roof where the windshield is, then I came down the pillar, brought it down here through the steering column, and eventually here, guys. So this is the camera itself. Right now I'm on the menu side, so if it is recording, you had to press the OK button twice here from the side. I'm trying to focus this. There we go. So if you double press this, it'll stop recording, and then you click on the M, which is for menu, and that'll take you here, guys. So from here, you have a lot of options. So you can change the resolution. You have loop recording. For loop recording, you have several different options. You have 1 minute, 3 minutes, 5 minutes. I like to keep it at 3 minutes. So once you select the mode that you want, you hit OK. Then we have speaker volume, the G sensor. We do have a screen saver mode. Now this is so that when you are driving, you choose how long you want the screen to stay on. So if you have it off, it'll stay on all the time. So I'm gonna set this up now to just 1 minute. Let's click OK, and there we go. We have a screensaver for 1 minute. Then you have your date and time. You can change this to different standards. I know that all over the world, people read time a little bit different. You can set it up directly from here. And what I like about this camera is that it gives you the coordinates of where you are located, which is really, really convenient. It gives you the time and date, and also the speed that you were going. So if you don't like this to be on the footage itself, you can always turn it off. We have boot sound. I disable this just because of the fact that I like for this to come on kind of quietly and not make everybody aware that I am recording. You can also enable and disable the audio recording, in which I have it enabled. Now this is for the Wi-Fi. When you are setting the application, you have to enable the Wi-Fi, but it is only enabled for a certain amount of time. You cannot leave it enabled all the time. Let's go ahead and connect to it. This is what it looks like once you enable the Wi-Fi, and as you can tell, it kind of disables the whole entire dash cam so that you can connect to the app, and then you have to disable the Wi-Fi once you are done. So the app is called Vidor. It is right there. Hopefully I'm pronouncing that correctly. You click on it, and then it'll connect here automatically, and once it connects to the app, it starts recording. So you can pause this in case you need to extract any videos from here. It looks just like this. On settings here, you can change the resolution. You can change a whole bunch of things, even the Wi-Fi name. You can also change the password if it makes you feel a little safer. You can also format your SD card, and all these things you know, can be done directly from the app, which is really, really convenient, guys. You can also set your plate number here for your vehicle. You have the parking monitoring. To enable this, you have to somehow connect the ACC to a constant positive, something that remains on for long periods of time, maybe throughout the whole entire time. I guess that's how this will work. Also, this dash cam has a always on display, which will give you the time, the day, and the date. So with this being said, now the next thing that we will do is go ahead and do a daytime recording and a nighttime recording, wrap it up, and I want you guys to let me know what you think about this particular camera. Here's the audio test on the Dasaita DAS-X9s, and well, I'm about 2 feet away from it as I'm driving, And basically what you are hearing, that's the quality of the inner microphone on this camera. Obviously we are doing the nighttime recording just to check on the quality, and I chose the darkest areas of my neighborhood so that way you can see how well it does even under extreme low light conditions. Well guys, I think that is it for today's unboxing, setup, and review of the Dasaita Dashcam. Let me know down below what you guys think about this particular model. And well, my apologies for not being able to show that rear view camera, but basically it is about almost the same quality as the front camera, but just in 1080p, 30 frames per second. As I said before, I had a bad experience on my Honda Pilot to where it started a leak. Maybe I used the incorrect method of installing it, but I didn't want that to happen on my 2020 Highlander. Here in Florida, you are automatically at no fault if you get hit from the rear unless somebody did something wrong and you have proof of that. So that's why I didn't focus on the rear view camera, and also I messed up the ACC wire to where I cut it, and now I don't have that parking feature. But this being said, let me know what you think about this particular camera. Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, comment, and share, and I'll see you guys on my next one.